African proverbs are more than just sayings. They are a soul of a generation passed down from one generation to another. Today we're diving into 10 African proverbs from across the continent, their meanings and why they still matter today. Let's begin the journey of African wisdom. I met somebody with all the talent in the world but no drive. Today's proverb comes all the way from Ghana and it says, even the best cooking pot will not produce food. So basically all the education, resources, all the talent in the world will not produce results unless you put in the effort. Basically, tools are only useful when you use them, and is nothing without hustle. This is a Maasai proverb from Kenya that says, when there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. Your self-worth, your clarity, your grounding, that is your armor. No outside force can shake your solid core. That's true not only for you as an individual, but for communities, for countries, for the continent as a whole. When you begin to master yourself, your inner self, that is when you start to win the war. What if the smartest person in the room doesn't exist? Today's proverb comes from Ghana and it says, wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. Basically, real knowledge is not a solo project. It is shared, collective, and consistently growing. No one person can hold all the knowledge in the world. So it's basically saying, learn from the person next to you, whether they are more educated, less educated than you. Wisdom comes in different forms. If you are not learning from others, you are not growing at all. What happens when society abandons its own children? When I saw this proverb, I almost fell off my feet. It's a widely shared proverb in Africa, and it says, a child who is not embraced by its village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Neglect breeds rebellion. When people feel invisible, they don't disappear. They react, and sometimes in flames. And this is what we see happening all across the continent. I could speak of a million examples that we see around in our communities. It's not anger, it's absence. And sometimes the fire is just a warning. Who gets to tell the story? The hunter or the hunted? Today's African proverb comes all the way from Nigeria. And it says, until the lion tells his side of the story, the tale of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. History often celebrates those in power. Often the silenced don't just disappear, they are completely erased from history. This is a call to reclaim truth, voice, and perspective. The hunted need to speak, or the hunter becomes the legend. The wisdom of our ancestors wasn't just poetic. It was practical, intentional, and timeless. Which proverb spoke to Which proverb spoke to your soul? Please put it down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and join us next time when we break it down one crazy thing at a time. Bye, guys.